Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to another live check-in from Steve the Teacher from Middle Kingdom Fitness. And this check-in is being sponsored by A1 Protein, made in the Philippines. 25 grams of protein per serving, 75 servings per container. Tonight is the caramel macchiato. Right now they currently have two flavors, caramel macchiato and dark chocolate. Both are fantastic. Earlier today, I went to the local gym. If you've been watching previous videos, it is really decrepit, let's be honest. The machines have to be 30 years old minimum. Nothing is Olympic, whether it's the bars or the weights, the plates. It's all standard. Everything is rusted over. There's so much rust that it's a powder. You can't see it now, but your hands are coated with every time you touch a plate or one of the support bars. So today was legs. I'm only going there 2 days a week right now for shoulders and for legs because my home gym doesn't have the proper equipment. Last time I went there, I did not do squats because I didn't find a pole or a bar that was long enough to go across the squat rack. There is one there. They're all the same height, but there's a slight difference, and that one fits. So after a search, I found it, and I did bench squats, which is my variation on box squats. But sometimes when you go to a new gym, there's a learning curve, and the equipment doesn't work just right. So the first bench I used was way too low. And I wouldn't have even, I'd be hitting the weights on the support rack as I went down. The second one was better, but slightly too high. I went with that one. I'm going to experiment next time with other benches and chairs and see what I can do. But I got out my squats, 4 sets, 15 reps, 12, 10, 8. And then I moved on to the leg press, and I started out with 100 pounds on it. Ended up with about 370, and I'm definitely going to go higher, way higher. Not even a question about it. Next was the leg extensions. Now, when I went there the first time last week for legs, there's nothing on the pole where you place the weights onto the leg extension machine that stops the weights. So they're coming flush against the pads. And it was highly uncomfortable, and it extremely limited my range of motion. So what I did was I took one of the weight collars from my home gym, and I took it with me. And I placed it about halfway on the support pole. And then I loaded the weights on from there. It was much better. It worked very well. Next time I'm going to put it up just a little bit higher, so I have just a little bit more clearance. Now I know to use my entire foot as the measuring tool. However, when I flipped around to do hamstring curls on the same bench, last week it tore up my Achilles. This week, it just aggravated it. I had brought pads from home. I'm wearing double socks. I had my ankle taped. I even pulled my knee pad down over my shoe. Sorry, got disconnected. I had my knee pad down over my shoe, and it still bothered me. So I did 2 sets, and I said, that's enough. I need to investigate other hamstring exercises that I can replace it with. And of course, I know I can do the stiff leg deadlift. I can do the pull through. I can do lunges. I can do Bulgarians. But at that point, I was a little frustrated and just wanted to move on. So then I did the 2 calf exercises, no change from last time, except of course the weights go higher because they go higher for me every single time. Wow, choked me up. So, as I was saying, I did the standing calf using the squat rack. And then I did cable calf machines, one of my favorites. I'm still trying to get used to the weight, so it didn't have the exact resistance I wanted. When it's really heavy, I can lean forward and extend the range of motion, and I do enjoy that, but right now it was just too light. So I had a good time at the gym. Everything increased. Tomorrow I'm going to do arms, but I can do that at home. In fact, I got a new 20-pound plate that I'm waiting to break in. For the home gym, I don't like to go heavier than 20 because when you're switching the plates, it can be dangerous. So this makes my fourth 20. I have 4 15s, I have 4 10s, and 2 5s. So I want to get 2 more 10s. See how that goes. And then consider my options later. It may get to the point with chest where the bench press is exceeding, my strength is exceeding the weights that I own. So I might add a third day at the gym at that point. We'll see. So a few things have to be tweaked. The squat rack I meant to mention, but I didn't, is that between the squat rack and the Smith machine, my height must be some kind of awkward height, because when I have the bar in the resting position, it's a little bit too low for me. But then when I raise it up, this is both the Smith and the rack. When I raise it higher, it's too high. So I've had that issue before though, so I can't blame this gym. I'm just the wrong height, I guess. So I am looking forward to tomorrow's workout. I'm looking forward to completing my A1 Protein Caramel Macchiato Whey Shake. I just use water. I can imagine how great it must taste with milk. So get into A1 shape with A1 Protein. Have a great day.